Guys, what's good, winners? Welcome back to this channel. I am Winnie. I make locks and travel content. If this is the first time that you are watching a video of mine, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you're notified every single time that I upload. Because guess what, guys, I look at my YouTube analytics and it always surprises me that 80% of y'all who watch me are not subscribed to this channel, and I don't understand why, because subscribing is absolutely free. And if you're an oldie and you've come back to watch this face of mine, love you long time. I appreciate y'all. So I feel like I kind of say this in every single look video, so you know, I'm sorry if you watch my videos all the time and you hear me say this all the time, but when I record these videos, I have it in mind that there are some people who are watching me for the first time, don't know who I am, don't know much about my lock journey. So I always feel like I kind of need to give like a brief summary before I get into the matter at hand. So I've had my lock since 2011. You're probably like, why is it so short? I just cut it over the years. I'm very scissor happy. I'm not really obsessed with length. I'm also obsessed with the health of my locks right about now. So since 2011, I've had various lock maintenance methods, right? I was interlocking for the first five and a half years. Then I started retwisting. Then at some point I was semi-freeforming for a year or over a year. Then I went back to retwisting, and at present I'm semi-freeforming again. I last had a retwist, I think, early January of this year, and I haven't retwisted my locks since. Who knows what the future holds? Maybe this time next year I may go back to retwisting. I don't really kind of rule anything off, but at this precise moment in time, I'm very much happy without retwisting my locks. But anyway, I thought it would be pretty cool that because I've had those experiences over the years, the next couple of videos, I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of each method that I've had experience in. Now keep in mind, I'm not a professional. These are just going to be my personal thoughts and opinions. If you feel differently, please feel free to always drop them in a comment section below. Respectfully though, keep it respectful. I don't like to see any form of negativity or rudeness in the comment section. What is my camera doing? Right, my camera's been acting up lately, right? It's always kind of, I don't know what it's doing, but maybe I may need a new camera soon, because I can't deal with this for much longer. Anyway, so yeah, in this video we're going to talk about the 4 benefits of interlocking locks, and I've got my notes right here on my phone so I don't forget anything. My first point is that I feel that when you're interlocking your locks will hold together for much longer. And for example, that's going to be beneficial to you if you're somebody who's super active. So when I say super active, it's if you work out a lot, whether it's going to the gym, whether it's jogging, whatever it may be. And also if you're a very sweaty person, as in when you sweat a lot from your scalp, then getting your hair interlocked will allow for your, for it to last way longer compared to other methods, for example. My second point is they are less likely to unravel during washing. I laugh because there's truth to that. And more so, I think there's specifically truth to that from the actual roots. Because obviously when you're interlocking, you're interlocking from, you're tightening up your roots, right? So obviously if you're washing, and when you're washing, you're, massaging your scalp and stuff, it will more or less stay intact. Even if your actual lock, the body of your locks become a little bit frizzy, your roots should remain the same anyway. My third point is that you can create the loops closer to your scalp. So when I say the loops, right, I'm assuming that everybody knows what interlocking is. Interlocking is basically when you take the ends, you use a crochet needle. I do have one, but I can't be asked to go and get it. And you just continuously pop it through the roots, but in different directions. So you're tightening your growth essentially as close to the root as possible, right? And obviously, I guess different people do it differently. Some people will tighten it in a way where there's still a little bit of gap towards the root. However, some people will tighten it so that I'm gonna call it a knot, even though that's not the correct terminology, is as close to the scalp so it has that extra hold. My fourth and last point at that is depending on who or where you're getting it done, right? It can give more of the illusion that you have locks or that you're locking up, especially towards the start of your journey. There's actually a point I do want to make, but I feel like it's a bit of a con, so I'm gonna kind of hold on to that point. However, that's why I used the word the illusion. So I'm very much aware whether this is, you know, a right thing to feel or a right thing to have. I'm very much aware that a lot of people, especially towards the start of their lock journey, they want their locks to be a certain way. They want their locks to appear a certain way. For example, if they're walking past somebody, they want for somebody to see their hair and be like, oh yeah, that person's got locks, or oh yeah, that person has just started their lock journey. So I personally think from that aspect, if you're somebody who is very concerned about how your locks appears to others, even though I have my own point of view in regards to that, then interlocking may be the way to go. If it's a case where you want people to look at your hair and know what time it is, like they know, oh yeah, she's starting her locks, or oh, she's got locks, then yeah, that is an option for y'all. One thing that I do want to say, which is not like a part of like any of these points per se, is I personally do feel that looking back on my lock journey, I wish that I had kind of done more research in regards to like the pros and cons of the different methods that you can use when trying to maintain your locks, because I just think that it's important that everybody knows what option may work best for them. Because if you don't know much about the methods, what happens is you start your lock journey, you may ask whoever it is that's doing your hair, or you may even end up asking or getting advice from the wrong person, and you may end up going, for example, interlocking, right? And maybe interlocking may not be the best method for you. So I really think that it's important that I emphasize, as this video is coming to an end shortly, is that if you're yet to start your lock journey, or maybe you have just started your lock journey, maybe you've just started it via normal 3-strand plaits or twists or whatever, watch videos, read blogs, ask others with locks as well, because I feel like people who've had their locks for a certain amount of years, they'll be able to kind of help you with your research and also share their experiences as well with the different methods. If they have had different methods, or with the method that they have, they'll be able to share the pros and cons with you, as well as maybe give you ideas of other methods that are out there so that you can kind of make the decision yourself. However, if you've made it to the end of this video, please make sure that you leave in the comment section below, if you've interlocked your hair previously, what do you think the main benefits of interlocking your locks were? Or if you still interlock your locks now, what are the main benefits of interlocking your locks? My next video, I'm going to be talking about the cons of interlocking as well. So if there are any cons, hold on for that. Next video will drop in the next few days, and then we can talk about all the cons then. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until my next one, take care, be good.